The topic of my servant leadership is Chetty Handsome, and he created the Southside Community Foundation in upstate New York, who is truly a servant leader. The agenda for the discussion is we will talk about understanding servant leadership, Chetty Hanson in a profile, implementing servant leaderships in practice, impact of Chetty Hanson's leadership, and the future of servant leadership. Before we can discuss servant leadership, we have to talk about emotional intelligence. Simply because if you will not have emotional intelligence, you will not be a servant leader. You will not be self-aware. You have to be self-aware to understand who you are, your emotions, and how they interact with other people. Self-regulated. You have to be self-regulated. If you can't control your emotions and you can control what you say or do, you are a negative impact on people and you're not a servant leader. You must be motivational. Your actions will motivate others to be as yourself if you self-aware and you self-regulate. Exhibit empathy. If you cannot exhibit empathy for each other, you will never be a servant leader. It is impossible to be a servant leader and not have empathy. Career overview, servant leader principles. Investing in people, places, and projects is essential to building a strong community. Certainly it does. Certainly it is. Commitment to empowering others. The ability to empower others is what a servant leader should be doing. Strengthening communities, connecting and driving sustainable growth within his community by leading as a servant leader. His business principles. He was the founder and former CEO of TCG. TCG was a gaming program that you could play games with. You could create the Celtics playing the Lakers in a basketball game. You could have Pittsburgh playing Dallas in a football game. You can create your own games. And he formed this in downtown Syracuse intentionally because he was in his house with 12 employees. Then he moved downtown because as in most cities in upstate New York are donuts, a hole in the middle, and everything is around the city. The city is dead, and everything that is of use to the citizens of the city are in the suburbs. But he said no, he was not going to do that. He had 700 employees. He was bringing 700 people to downtown Syracuse, which created other ancillary jobs like restaurants, all the other stores that serves the 700 employees. So he truly revitalized the downtown of Syracuse. And he contributed to the development of the Syracuse Technical Quarter, which there was nothing downtown Syracuse until he brought his 700 employees and he brought his company, and it is flourishing. Southside Community Foundation principles. They believe in strengthening communities, driving sustainable growth, creating a stronger, more vibrant community for everyone. Community engagement that empowers residents to lead and shape their neighborhoods. Excellent servant leader qualities, excellent. SCA services that they provide. Revitalizing residential and commercial properties, providing homeowners with grants and loans to support residents and landlords. And that is crucial because when you own a home, you can create generational wealth. But if you don't have the money to keep the home up, then you cannot give that home to your child, to your grandchild, to your nephew, to your niece, because it is worth nothing. My parents were in a similar position. We were in the inner city of Rochester, and we had a house, and the bank just simply would not give us money to fix the house up. So my father said, we're leaving it. We just left the house, and we moved to the east side as the Jeffersons. We moved up. And now we have a home that my parents paid nothing for that is now worth about $500,000 that he paid absolutely nothing for and put no down payment on it. It is crucial to keep people in their homes so they can create generational wealth. And when you are a servant leader, the qualities that exhibit within you understand these values. As a servant leader, and I do believe I am a servant leader, the most important characteristics of a servant leader is listening and having empathy. If you listen to the people you're looking to serve, be their employees, be the people you're serving with your organization, be your associates, you're listening, you're taking in what they need, and they're telling you what they need and not you trying to tell them what you think they need. And empathy, if you can understand what people are going through, what is happening to people, how they're dealing with what they have to deal with, then you can exhibit these qualities that are servant leader: healing, awareness, persuasion, conceptualization, foresight, and stewardship. All components of a servant leader. And if you listen and you have empathy, these characteristics will follow you. If you have a commitment to personal growth and building of a community, that's what the South Side Community Foundation believes in. That's what Chetty has led that example with his life by selling his business and taking that money and giving it back to the community. And he in turn has formed his organization, and they see that and they amplify those characteristics. Thank you for your time, and it's an excellent opportunity, and hopefully they will hire me and I too can be the director of this nonprofit.